gotta tell you, if anyone in my area was dreading having any snow, well, there you go. Yeah, we got the snow yesterday. Thankfully, it doesn't really look like it's stuck, but it really was affecting a lot of people's day in terms of driving and planning and visiting and everything. I mean, if anyone in upstate New York wants a white Christmas, the chances of that happening just went up a little. So that's nice. Let's see, what would my low be? My low is the fact that as happy as I am that both the Bills and the Cowboys won, they both did not play as well as I thought they would. So, the Cowboys especially need to clean up a lot of stuff. Let's see. My high is, visiting with family. But, okay, so maybe it's because it's getting colder and this is the kind of food you should have. Or maybe it's because deep down I'm craving it, not even realizing it. Or maybe it's because some of my friends had one of these items on Thanksgiving and my family normally doesn't have it on Thanksgiving, obviously. But my mom made macaroni and cheese and apple crumble. Okay, I was thinking about having them, but not on the same night. That's like the ultimate right there. Mac and cheese and apple crumble. It's awesome. Okay. So, that was nice. And, yeah, I know I just ranked on my Cowboys now they play, but they still won, so I gotta be happy about that. And I gotta be happy that the Bills won, too. I'll get to my NFL picks going over them, as well as making the pick tonight in a minute. And my act of kindness was during dinner. My mom was busy doing some stuff as well, so we kind of just ate without her. So we had to facilitate what she is like. Whenever she works at the kitchen table, she has a bunch of stuff that no one should touch, and usually it's in the spot where I sit. So I had to oblige her, so I moved. So there you go. And without further ado, let's get started. Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. So, how about we begin with my NFL picks? Hold on a second. Oh. Right there. There we go. So you can't, okay, so I was 0-2 going into Sunday, and it turns out I was wrong about the Lions winning, so that makes me, I was 0-1 going in, now I'm 0-2. And both the Ravens and Bengals won, bringing me back up to 2-2. The Bills and the Cowboys won, that brings me up to 4-2. The Eagles won and the Jaguars won. I was wrong about the Jaguars, so that makes me 5-3. The Chiefs won, makes it 6-3. But the Panthers winning makes it 6-4. The 49ers makes it 7-4. But I was wrong with the Chargers, so that makes it 7-5. As for the game today, let's see, how do I do this? Because it's the Patriots and the Cardinals. You know what? I think I'll give this advantage to. I'll pick the Patriots. The Patriots have an opportunity. I know for a fact the Patriots are still in the hunt for the playoff spot, so they could probably do it. I like their chances of making the playoffs better than the Cardinals. So, yeah, I'll pick the Patriots over the Cardinals. There you go. And that's there's only one game today, so there you go. Although this upcoming weekend I'm pretty stoked because there's 3 games going to be on Saturday. I'm like, sweet. I get to break out this jersey a day early. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. Like 3 days in a row. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm going to break out this jersey. It's going to be cool. But we'll save that for when we get to there. To Thursday, that is. And guess while I'm here, in this position, we do have a One Piece manga chapter today. So let's get started. One Piece chapter 1069. All things are brought into this world with hope. Wow. Okay, full disclosure, starting tomorrow there's going to be a series of videos I've been thinking about doing all year, as I always do for this time of year. That title could not be more fitting of the moral of the story. But I'll save that tomorrow. Okay, looks like we'll pick up right where we left off, where Rob Lucci destroyed Atlas. Okay. Chopper's freaked out that Rob Lucci is there, as he should. Jinbei's freaked out that they really want to get rid of Vegapunk. And Luffy's like, Pigeon Guy? What are you doing here? Yeah, that's what Luffy calls Rob Lucci, Pigeon Guy. Because Rob Lucci has a pigeon on his shoulder. Okay. Lucci says, wait, this is a government island. Why? The real question is, what are you doing here? Which is a very fair question, actually. And Luffy actually agrees. Okay. Ooh. Kaku. Where to think logically here? Because Luffy now has Emperor status. That means no one can assault or fight Luffy without permission from the world government. I think this is the first instance where Luffy legit has diplomatic immunity. He's never had that, so that's really interesting. Okay. And I love how Stussy just mentions, okay, you can fight Emperor, but they have an entire operation beneath them. Basically, if you fight an Emperor, you really could be starting a war. As everyone knows that. Okay. Luffy rushes over to Atlas. Okay. I love how Luffy just says, Chopper, help Atlas. And Chopper's like, I'll try and do what I can, but Frank, you really should be doing this. Oh my god. Luffy wants to fight Lucci. Okay, listen, this really is Luffy's logic in a nutshell, but Luffy is now mad at Lucci because Atlas, to her credit, gave Luffy and Jinbei and Chopper plenty to eat. When you take away Luffy's food, man, you're asking for it, dude. It's crazy. Okay, okay, seriously, Sakazuki really, this is the guy who killed Ace. And now he's just become a meme. I mean, look, I know why Oda's doing it like this. Because when Luffy finally meets up with Sakazuki again, that fight should be legendary. At least I hope so. But this stuff about Sakazuki complaining about being behind the desk and doing all that paperwork is getting kind of silly. Ooh. Looks like Kizaru is actually heading towards Egghead. Alright. Okay. Last time Kizaru showed up, it led to what happened on Sabaody. No way. Lucci awakened his devil fruit power? Okay. The last time we saw awakened Zoan devil fruits were at Impel Down, and they looked like just like hulking, massive, half human, half animal looking creatures. And were extremely. And they really gave into their more feral, primal instincts. Lucci doesn't look anything like that at all. And it would also appear that he's in full control of everything he's doing. I love this design. Like, Lucci doesn't appear like the hulking mass that he did during Enies Lobby, but like Luffy, he has like black godlike clouds surrounding him. Okay. That's a really cool design. And it looks like Luffy just went in a gear fit. Yes! And it would seem that Luffy just has the ability to... Sorry. Oh, guys. Looks like Luffy just has the ability to transform into gear fifth whenever possible. Which is great, but does that mean he can no longer go through from gear second, third, or fourth? That's probably going to be explored at some point. No way. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay, so these panels right here, it's Vegapunk going over the origin of how devil fruits work. But at the same time, Oda has just recreated one of the most iconic One Piece panels ever. So basically, when Luffy first fought Lucci and Enies Lobby, there was one moment where both of their fists like clash, and like Luffy looks like he's running as he's like punching his fist or whatever. And Oda just recreated that panel. It looks awesome now. Because at first it was just Luffy and Lucci in their base human forms. Now, they're both awakened zones. And it looks incredible. Hey, Sentomaru. With 3 of the Seraphs. Okay, alright. Got Jinbei, you got Hancock, and Mihawk. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It looks like Luffy is using his awakened powers, like punch the ground, and then the fist comes up out of the ground and hits Lucci in the stomach. And calls it the Gum Gum Mole Pistol. Alright. Oh. Okay, looks like Stusty's going over the chain of command for controlling the really any of the Pacifista. First you have the 5 other stars, and you have Dr. Vegapunk, or any of the satellites, and Sentomaru, and then anyone who has an authority chip. So really Sentomaru is able to outrank anyone from CP0 who has a control authority chip. Alright. Cool. Looks like Jinbei is freaked out because he sees all the Seraph and one of them looks exactly like him, as he should. you know, Luffy's talking to Sentomaru, okay. Then Luffy just shows up and just one-shot Sentomaru in a bloody way. Oh dear. I mean, I know why Lucci did it, because with Sentomaru out of commission, the people at CP0 are going to be able to control the Seraphs, which a lot of people theorize that the Seraphim were going to be, you know, antagonistic toward the very end. I think this is one of the reasons how it happens. But what I'm more freaked out about is, okay, well, the chapter's over. I'll set this down and then I'll talk about what I'm more worried about. Okay, so the rest of the Straw Hats are clearly watching Luffy fight in Gear 5th, or his Sun God Nika form. You know, via, you know, camera and monitors and everything. And Luffy just saw someone who he considers a friend, even though Sentomaru really isn't his friend at all. But Luffy called him Max Boy, so, you know, there's a level of respect there. It's just how Luffy works, right? But Luffy just saw one of his friends get hurt by someone that he actually already, which, you know, I gotta give Lucci a lot of credit. He's literally the only one who's ever taken an L from Luffy, and now he's come back to fight him. That's pretty cool. And let's be honest, a lot of people have always wanted to see Luffy fight Lucci again. So I really hope this is what you asked for. But considering that Luffy just witnessed another one of his friends get hurt at the hands of a bad guy, and he's in his Sun God Nika form, and we as an audience barely have any understanding of how it works other than it runs on imagination. When Luffy's using Gear 5th, yeah, he's using his imagination, but it's happy-go-lucky, fun, wacky, exciting, that sort of thing. What's it going to look like if Luffy's angry? For that matter, what's it going to look like if Luffy's angry and the Straw Hats actually see him do it? This is going to be one of those things where no one's ever going to look at Luffy the same way. At least not in the crew. Oh. We're in for something pretty special next chapter. I mean, the origin of how Delfruit's work, Luffy versus Lucci again, and awakened Zoans. What's not to love about this chapter? And while there is a 2-week break, the chapter comes out on Sunday, so really it's 13 days from now. Meaning, One Piece chapter 1070, the final chapter of this calendar year, is going to be published on Christmas. Looks like Christmas is coming early for me. This was good. This was really good. And it's a good thing I'm talking about this now, because muddling over what I'm going to be doing tomorrow for the next 24 hours, I needed this to happen. But you'll hear all about that tomorrow. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble in this video. For all you guys watching, enjoy for today. We'll be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, the channel is going to be here till the end of the end. I'll always hear back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.